The desire for large tracts of western land located in tribal country was on the increase. The most powerful men in America sought them, and all eyes were on this purchase.
George Washington. I can never look upon that proclamation, 1763, in any other light, but this I say between ourselves, than as a temporary expedient to quiet the minds of the Indians, and must fall, of course, in a few years, especially when those Indians are consenting to our occupying the lands. All this can be carried on by silent management and under the guise of hunting game, which is always admitted by the Indians. By this means, you will be able to mark out the lands in a secret manner, so as to avoid giving alarm or offense. Land speculator Richard Henderson surprised all of his speculator competitors when he arrived at Sycamore Shoals with an audacious plan. He sought to purchase more than 20 million acres of land from the Cherokee, stretching across present-day Kentucky and Middle Tennessee, in what would become the largest private land purchase in American history. For months, Richard Henderson and the Cherokee elder Atakulakula carried the terms of payment from town to town, weighing every rifle, blanket, and kettle.
When the council finally gathered at Sycamore Shoals, more than 1,200 Cherokee and hundreds of settlers filled the river valley. Every soul had to be fed and housed. The treaty was not signed in a moment. It was sustained by weeks of endurance.
At the council stood Henderson, his partners, and James Robertson with the Cherokee. Among them was Atakulakula, the elder statesman, seasoned, diplomatic, and deeply aware of colonial power. Beside him stood his son, Dragging Canoe, younger, defiant, and unyielding. Dragging Canoe rejected the treaty outright. With pathetic eloquence, he dwelt upon the insatiable land greed of the white men and predicted the extinction of his race if they committed the insensate folly of selling their beloved hunting grounds. Roused to a high pitch of oratorical fervor, the savage with uplifted arm fiercely exhorted his people to resist further encroachments at all hazards and left the treaty ground.
Dragging Canoe understood what many colonists refused to admit. This treaty meant war.
A dark cloud hung over that land, which was known as the Bloody Ground.
Standing among the colonists, but not counted among the speculators, was James Robertson. Robertson was not there to acquire land. He was there because families in Cherokee trusted him. He understood both sides of the fire, the promise of settlement and the cost it would demand. Virginia Governor Lord Dunmore declared Henderson and his Transylvania Company outlaws. Soon after, Virginia and North Carolina both ruled the purchase illegal, voiding the treaty and dismantling Henderson's private empire.
Transylvania was dead on arrival. The land deal was too big, too independent, and too dangerous for the colonies to tolerate.
But settlers were already moving. The land had been named, the paths had been cut, and Dragging Canoe's warning would soon be fulfilled. The treaty collapsed, the war did not.